Time now is 6:05. Many of you waiting to see how your child's classroom experience will look this fall, especially after the state superintendent unraveled his roadmap to reopening in Alabama last week.
We've been talking with superintendents all across North Alabama, many of them, including Bill Hopkins. He's the brand new, as you know, the new Fayetteville City School Superintendent up in Tennessee, formerly Morgan County School Superintendent. Bill, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so you have a unique perspective because you can look at Alabama and Tennessee. So let's start with Morgan. When you were leaving there, give us an idea of what their plan was like looking ahead to the fall.
Well, the key thing we need to look at is the plan they have today could easily change even before we start in August. As you were just talking about in the earlier story that the virus continues to grow. So right now, I think they have a great plan. I think that they are going to include the use of masks. They're going to use the possible use of a modified block in their day. So they're looking at options like that.
Okay.
All right, let's go back and focus now on your new district, Fayetteville City Schools, of course, in Tennessee. We understand you'll be operating under the blended learning model there when the fall session starts. It's set to start August 3rd. So kind of walk us through that blended learning model that you have there.
Well, what we want to do is we want to make sure that every student is met where they are. So we're going to give students an opportunity. If they want to do an in-class experience, then we'll go ahead and do that. Obviously, we'll have some procedures in place, for social distancing, those type things. But we're also going to offer a virtual option. If parents that prefer to keep their students at home, we're going to make sure that they will continue to get an education that is going to be equal to what they would receive in the classroom. And it's really going to be on whatever the comfort level is for those individual families.
Bill, let's talk a little bit more about what you're discussing right there, the well-being of children. The American Academy of Pediatrics is out saying that kids need to be physically present in school when it starts back in the fall. Evidence, they say, showing the academic, mental, and physical benefits of in-person learning outweighs the risks from the coronavirus. They're asking school leaders to mitigate those risks. So what is your take on that, especially when considering how often children should be back in the classroom?
Well, first of all, I always like to say that my professional opinion lies in education. My professional opinion doesn't lie in health care. So we have to depend on those who are professionals in that field to kind of give us advice and give us direction. But I would have to agree that I think there's no better place for learning to go on than in the actual classroom with actual teachers leading that educational experience. I think that that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to offer that experience in Fayetteville City. We're also going to make sure that we do everything we can to keep the children safe, because it's not only about, let's say, the children being safe. They're going to go home to parents, grandparents, those who may not be as healthy as they are and that could easily catch the virus and affect them in a different way than it is some of the younger people.
What's your advice to parents now? What can they do to better help prepare their kids to get back to school next month?
Well, I always say that if keep a positive attitude, look at that. Do not complain in front of your children and say, oh, I can't believe they're going to do this, or what are we going to do that? The one thing that we're concerned about is the mental health of our children as they enter our schools this coming school year. And they need to have support from home. They need everything that they can get that's positive. And if they have questions, if they will contact us at Fayetteville City, we're open and would love to discuss whatever experience they would like to have. They'll just contact their local school.
Well, we wish you all the best, especially in your new position up there in Tennessee. We're going to miss you down here, but we appreciate you joining us, Bill Hopkins, the new Fayetteville City School Superintendent. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Pat and Marie.
Well, time now is 6:09 on your Thursday morning.
In the Way 30